Well, you're right, guys, how's it going? I was chatting with my old winger, Danny, Grapevine Garden, just having a chat the other day, as we do quite often, really. And it got round to sweet peas, and I said I'd never grown sweet peas before, and he had a good laugh, you know, as you can imagine. Ripped the piss out of me, as usual. So I thought I'd have a go at growing some sweet peas. Now, these all came with those that awful mix of seeds I got from Van Mewen last year, but they're sweet peas and they're in date, so I'm going to grow these. And I've got three types. I've got Robert Ovedale, who was a pioneer back in the 1600s. That's a tall one. And I've got this one here called White Supreme. Now I like these because they're single colours. Yeah, and this one's a dwarf one, so I'm getting sidetracked just looking at them. Excuse me. Yeah. They're all Thompson & Morgan, they all say the same, so between October and January. So that's okay. But I thought, now, if he can grow sweet peas, I'm blooming sure I can. So I had a... sorry, I forgot my info. Yeah, so I thought to myself, if he can grow sweet peas, I'm blooming sure I can, but I don't want to have egg on my face, I want to do it properly. So I had a quick troll of the old internet. Oh, what a minefield about growing sweet peas. I wish I hadn't bothered. Let me just read some of these for you. Now, all right, I'll just read it all as I've got it printed, okay. Some folks say that growing sweet peas is akin to making a pie crust. Some people have the knack, others don't. The plants go large, blah, blah, blah. They're a bit tricky because they're slow to germinate. And they all say, you know, 2 to 3 weeks or whatever. So now there's only one place I've seen this, and this is an American website. Do not plant sweet peas near edible garden peas. All parts of the sweet pea plant are poisonous. If enough of the plant is consumed, it can cause a condition called lathrism, which is exhibited by paralysis, shallow breathing and convulsions. Bit like being drunk. Anyway, yeah, so saw that. Anyway, so I took the info off the back of the Thompson & Morgan packets. Soak seeds overnight in warm water before sowing, 1 centimetre deep in seed compost. Place in a propagator 20 to 25 Celsius. Do not exclude light. But they're 1 centimetre deep, so how can you not exclude light? Okay, forget that one. The Sarah Raven website. Sweet peas have a hard seed coat. To aid germination, you may find it helpful to leave them on some damp kitchen tissue for 24 hours before sowing. Sow in peat-free multi-purpose, blah, 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 dampen the compost, and push the seeds 2 to 3 centimetres into the compost. So that's twice the height, twice the depth of the Thompson & Morgan ones. Gardener's World. Sweet peas germinate easily, but you can help activate germination by nicking the seed coat with a knife, avoiding the eye area. Monty Don. Sow straight from the seed packet in enriched seed compost. Right, and here we go. And there's one more site, I can't remember where it was now, it said to scarify them on a bit of, you know, sandpaper or whatever, so we'll have a go. Anyway, National Sweet Pea Society. Now, you think you want to trust these guys, wouldn't you? Seed should be sown and covered with 1 centimetre of compost. A general multi-purpose compost is sufficient. Seed composts often have insufficient air spaces and are best avoided. Do not soak the seeds in water, as this may reduce germination. Germinate 15 to 18 Celsius. So, what I'm going to do, guys, I've got 20 odd seeds in each of these. Now, the way I work it out, there's 5 different ways of sowing. Nothing, soak in water, damp tissue, nicking with a knife and sandpapering. So, yeah, so I'm going to do it. Anyway, the other thing I've got to say, they all seem to agree to plant them in deep cells, toilet rolls or deep root trainers. And these were gifted by my old mucker, Barry, up there in Wirral. Thanks again, Barry. But we'll be sowing these in a day's time, so we don't need these just yet. Right, now what I've got, these are what I sort my seeds in for selling and the club members. Ooh. Cool. There we are. They're little takeaway pots. You put little sauces in, like your garlic mayo when you get a kebab, you know. But they're ideal for sorting seeds. So we've got 3 lots of seeds, 5 ways of starting them off. So that's 5 for that one. 5 for that one. 5 for that one. That's good. Right. Phew. Right, I need some water. Go get some warm water. It doesn't matter if it's warm because they're going to go in the fish tank anyway, which is 26 Celsius overnight. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to number them. So, 18, 19, ooh, S1, S2, S3. Right, let me do this numbering and I'll get back to you. There we are, and so there's 4 in each and 5 in that one. So this one will be a bit of water. This one can be a bit of damp tissue. Damp tissue and nothing. There we are. Right. Sand. Right, a bit awkward this. Like I said, a bit awkward this. Well, my fingernails are getting a good sanding, that's for sure. And these are just nicked with a knife, so again, avoid the eye area. Oh yeah. Oh, I see, it's taken some of the brittle coat off. That's easier than the sanding, that's for sure. Right then, that's all them. I'll do the rest and get back to you in a minute. Well, there you are, that's them all done. Nothing, water, tissue, sanding and nicking with a knife. So we'll see tomorrow. They're all going to go on the fish tank now, so they've all got an equal chance. And I think I'm going to sow them all the same, because I've not got enough seeds to do a pucker test really. There's only 4 or 5 of each. So it's all about the germination. Catch it tomorrow. Okay guys, it's the following day. The seeds have all had their relevant, 24 hours of soaking or whatever it was, and they're all in their pots there. I've preloaded all the deep root trainers. Thanks Barry, yet again. There's some more over there. I can't get them all on the... Thanks guys. Oh, it's the air ambulance. I don't mind them. Okay, he's gone. It always makes me a little bit sad when they go by, because it means someone's in trouble, and I don't like that. Yeah, preloaded multi-purpose compost. Now don't forget, when you use these books, make sure you fold them properly. I'll try and zoom in on this. They got to interlock like that. Can I do it without looking? Oh yeah, like that, so they're rigid. If you get them wrong, like that, they're all floppy. So yeah, I say this every year, but still see people doing it wrong. Right. What I've done, I've made a chart up. Ooh, where are we? There we are. You'll see this in a couple of weeks' time when things start growing. Now, this isn't going to be a conclusive test, because when you think about it, there's only 4 seeds of each type. And if you have, say, a 75% germination rate, then one's not going to grow anyway. So we'll see. I'm just preempting any failures, you know what I mean? National Sweet Pea Society are saying do nothing and plant a centimetre deep. So does Monty Don, but he says use seed compost. But when you watch his video, he's used old seed compost, old multi-purpose, some worm cast, so it's not really seed compost. So I'll let him off that one. So that's A. I don't know if you can see them on the front here, I've labelled them all. B is the Thompson & Morgan Soak the Seeds, a centimetre deep, 25 Celsius. Now these are here. because they're going to go up in my Vitapod where it's nice and warm, where the chilies are growing very well. C is Sarah Raven, damp tissue 2 centimetres deep. Sorry, 2 to 3. So what I've done, I've marked my little dibber up with 1 centimetre and 2.5 centimetres, 2 to 3, 2.5, average, you know what I mean? Just nick the seeds is 1 centimetre. Who said that? Oh, that was Gardener's World. So that's D. And sandpaper is, oh, I can't remember now. Oh, Garden Organic. Garden Organic said to just try sandpapering them. I'll just do the one lot. So sandpaper and nick, damp, nothing and soak. Okay. So I'm going to put them on top and poke them in with my dibber. I'm waffling a bit here because I don't really know what I'm doing, to tell you the truth. I've never grown them before. So I'm going to put them on top. And these are going to go, these ones just go in my back bedroom where my food studio is. And these are 1 centimetre. So there we are. Oh, this works. I'm happy with that, yeah. Cool. Nicked 1 centimetre. Funny, of all those 3 packets, every packet had exactly 21 seeds in. Said 20 on the front and there was 21 in each. But what I will do, when I sow the one that I've allocated 5 to, I'll only sow 4. Keep it all above board. Sarah Raven, damp, 2 centimetres. Oh, they've swelled up just a little bit, Is that in there? Yeah, can't see the modules. 4. Right, so that's the deep one, so let's go down there. That's quite a long way down, actually. Then again, here's a P, I suppose. So. Nothing. 1 centimetre. You'd expect this to work, wouldn't you? Because this is the Sweet Pea Society saying this. So 2, 3. Ooh. Now this one had the 5, so I'll save that for later. Just scatter them in the garden somewhere. Right, 4. Oh, save that one. And the wet one over here for number 3. What I've done with these, I just tied them together with an elastic band. No point using a whole root trainer for this. And they've swelled quite a lot. You can see that. And they are 1 centimetre, and these are going to be 25 Celsius. So. Yeah, get my fingers dirty. 1 centimetre. Get in the middle. Well, that's it then, guys. I'll do the rest. Give them a little sprinkle on top to fill the holes. Put them where they're going to go, and well, back in a couple of weeks with hopefully a few readings. You know what I mean? Take care.